It would just completely show you out. But apart, you know, wouldn't it? I don't know about
seriously
being in the bedroom. I've never really been out.
Can you imagine it being a married couple and you're both professional dancers?
That should be good.
My goodness.
You would think there'd be a few fireworks in the bedroom department, wouldn't you? But let's find out. Let's ask some really intimate personal questions of our next guest. One of Strictly Comes Dancing's best-loved dancers. She triumphed with Darren Gough and came runner-up with Matt Dawson. Who'd ever have thought a 14-stone rugby player would ever trip the light fantastic or a beefed-up bowler could mambo like a good one? Well, now she's giving you your chance to samba off a few pounds.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the twist through the middle. 6, 7. We're going to go to the side. 1, 2, 3. Tap. 4, 8. 4. That was very good. If you do that a few times, pounds would fall off and you will have the waist you've always wanted. And now that you've learned the salsa moves, the rest will come much easier.
Hey.
Please welcome star of Strictly Come Dancing, Lilia Kopylova. Come and join us, or lead us in a workout routine.
I'm going to go and dance then.
So, I mean, do you think this is really a good way for normal, ordinary people, not professional dancers, to work off a few pounds? Do you have to have a sense of some rhythm?
No, I believe that anybody can do it.
Really?
I really do, yes. It might come difficult at first, but I think that a challenge is good. I think a challenge of learning the steps, because I think some fitness exercise DVDs you buy, they're quite easy, but then all you're doing is literally exercising. Whereas with this one, because it's dance-based, you're thinking about steps, and whilst you're thinking about steps, you're forgetting that you're exercising, you're having fun. And I think that's the main aim behind dance, is just to have fun.
Just to have fun and not think, oh, God.
But what if you've got a real problem like I have with coordination? Like, no, seriously. I mean, I honestly believe that I could never, ever learn to dance. Because I can't equate the instruction. It doesn't match the feet. Do you know what I mean?
It will come.
Do you think so?
Yes, yes.
How long would I have to watch that DVD in order for me to learn to dance?
About 8 years. 8 years. You have to actually
at all.
do it, not just watch it. Many people say to me, you know what, I've bought it and I've watched it. I said, that's not the point. You have to actually do it. Yes.
Speaking of, you know, you've got a very, very handsome husband who's also a very, very good dancer.
Calm down, dear.
I know, calm down. So, you've obviously heard us in the earlier discussion on about...
You like dancers, yeah?
Yeah, no, not so much me, just what they do. Are they... I can't talk!
What do they do? No, I know what she's trying to say. You see, it's difficult for me to comment because I have always been surrounded by dancers. But I do believe that yes, there is some sort of there is confidence about what they do. Obviously, being dancers, you're very aware of your body, so you have to be aware of certain things, how you look, how you stand. So I would imagine that gives you confidence on and off the floor.
No, so any tinge of jealousy, because your husband, I mean, I know he's a professional dancer and he's on the show as well, so you both understand each other's work a lot. But is there ever a tinge of jealousy when he sees you with a new partner, you know, whether it was Darren Gough or Matt Dawson? You have to spend so much time with them.
Yes.
It's very intimate, isn't it, dancing? Physically, you have to become very close, thinking in the same way.
No, there really isn't. I mean, we are professional dancers, and that's what we do. We dance every day, all our lives. And we're also used to training other people, whether they children, whether they adults. You know, we've trained some junior champions. And the same is on Strictly Come Dancing. Yes, it's a little bit more personal because we are with that partner every day, all day. And we're also performing with them, which is quite different. But, you know, we are looking at professional levels, so really there is no jealousy.
There's no jealousy there.
No.
So how difficult is it to work with your husband, like, day in, day out, every day? Do you get on? Do you argue?
It's hell. No, obviously we get on. We've had our 8th anniversary, so 8th wedding anniversary, so we must get on. Sometimes it's difficult, but you know, because we have similar interests and we are both dancers and we do the same thing, I suppose it just makes sense to us.
Who's been the best technically for you to teach in the Strictly
Amongst my
Ballroom?
partners? Oh, that's, you know what, I hate that question. When people ask me, who's your favourite and who was the worst, who was the best? It's unfair to say, isn't it? Because they're all professional in their own field and they bring something to the Strictly. Let's say with Alec, he was a singer, so it was very much from musical background. He knew what he was talking about when it was, you know, when he was listening to the music. With Darren Goff and Matt, they were both sports people, so they had that confidence about themselves. They had competitiveness. They wanted to prove to themselves that they can do it. So, you know, and mentally also, they were very, very good mentally, because to take the judgment from those judges every Saturday who tell you you're not that good, to then go back into the studio and come back at them and prove that actually we can do it, you know, that's really, really hard.
Well, I would say sort of your victories on the TV programme speak volumes about, I'm sure you're a great teacher in Latina science. Thank you so much for joining us today. Will you please join me in thanking Lilia Kopilova. Now, Libby Calder-West, it may well